Hello, everybody, and welcome back to hour two of this. Well, we're just gonna say it's a wonderful adventure where everybody gets along great. Okay, so hour two. In the first hour, you guys quickly you landed onto a dock of seemingly an abandoned town. Searching around a little bit, you found out that there was a bunch of spider webs overhead. You seen a dead commoner. You did. You checked out the web. You saw there was a sack inside of it cutting down. There was a dead cow that had presumably been eaten by a spider. Checking out a tavern, because obviously that's the first place you would go. You were able to find that there were two dead spiders inside there, as well as two more dead commoners. So looking around, you did find all of these things, as well as a 516 pound cask of wine that you're carrying around, and some decent ale. So all of that is what you guys did in the first hour. You've pretty much summed up what you're going to do inside this tavern. So let's move forward and see what's happening as you guys... what do you do? What's the plan? What's going on?
Are you going to carry that thing around with you this whole time?
I imagine you're saying this after you've already left the tavern and have started looking everywhere else.
if regardless if he's carrying it, if the captain originally had you two looking for supplies, perhaps we should head to where they might be selling some. We could acquire some there regardless. It would be perhaps prudent for the ship to leave quickly, but at least we should have the option.
Well, just be ready to fight anything. I don't like this.
I don't think I would feel comfortable just leaving this town as it is.
That depends if the GM wants us to stay or not.
You get struck by a bolt of lightning for going all meta, and you take... Hold on. Let me... hold on. I gotta do...
GM, general manager?
I would like to see your supervisor.
Okay, and you take 17 points of lightning damage. Okay, that's what happens right now. 17 points of electricity damage. Wow, it's clear skies. Clear skies. Where did that come from?
So, in all seriousness, Gukar looks at the party, hefts the cask of wine a little higher, and stretches his shoulder a bit.
We don't know what these things are. We should at least warn the ship.
Yes, and I do have a suggestion. We could drop off your large wine. If we get into trouble, you perhaps don't want to just drop it and break it.
I think he just stares blankly at you.
Why would anybody, just leans forward a bit, ever waste anything like this?
Exactly. You don't want it to go to waste. So perhaps dropping it off on the ship briefly and warning them that there perhaps is an infestation of giant spiders, which may be murdering, or something that could be bigger than the giant spiders we saw that would also be murdering, would be prudent.
Gukar just nods his head and continues walking towards the ship.
I'll follow behind, just after sort of stopping talking, just whoa, okay.
Astar just keeps looking around the entire time, just making sure nothing comes out.
As we're walking, Gadira's looking at the venom and stuff like that, and trying to think of what she can do to cure what might happen if someone were to consume it or be I don't know.
Without using mundane means, if you're using magical means, instantly, I can tell you right now, lesser restoration, your character would definitely know that. However, if you're talking about mundane means, it would take a considerable amount of time with the alchemist lab or whatever to find out what might neutralize what it is that does this. Testing on mice and stuff.
Through magic means.
Lesser restoration, definitely. Yeah. Okay, so you guys make your way over to the ship, where as the half-orc is walking aboard with this huge cask of wine. The captain is going to see you walking aboard from across the way and be like, "Hey, what? I said to find out about supplies and repairs. Where are the damn shipwrights? We need repairs done to the ships." Ugh.
Well, it appears that There's no people in this town right now.
What?
Large spiders may have. Well, let's just say we have not found any survivors quite yet.
Large spiders. Everyone's gone.
Spiders. Everyone's gone.
Supplies here.
Well, you can definitely put that. Was there one or more than one?
2.
Well, so far
This is
I
a-
think there were about
50 gold.
6 of
each.
them.
I'm talking about the
You name-
casks.
Yeah, Gukar's saying, you give me
Oh,
50 gold each.
oh, the casks.
He's like, listen, you take that first one, you put it in my cabin. Any of the other ones, you put it downstairs for the men.
He
Understand?
nods and just like gives a nerdy smile because he's assuming the captain just agreed to pay 50 gold each for each cask.
He just gave a command, and you're following.
Yeah, and
you're both
Gukar's
making,
doing.
You guys are both making your assumptions. All right. So you go and like put that inside his chambers or whatever. But while you're doing that, he's going to turn over to Astaroth, who is not carrying the cask and is still outside, and he's like, "All right, listen, we need to get this thing repaired and whatnot. We need to find out what's going on. We got our best repair guy, our best carpenter. He died. So, I mean, don't go and get yourself killed. I need you in case there's any pirates or anything that come at us. But what I need you to do is see if you can find any of the townsfolk that might be hiding somewhere. If they're hiding and they can come out and repair. If not, then I guess we'll just do the best we can, take what we can, and leave. Sound good?
Astark reminds him that he's also cut proficient in smith's tools and carpenter's tools.
Mhm.
So, if he needs help, he can definitely help as well.
So you kind of like gesture to your tools?
Yeah, just like kind of like Patman's like, we'll find people.
Yeah. Like I said, our best carpenter died. So see if we can find some help.
Captain, perhaps me and Gidra here could offer some assistance in this part. Just at this point, perhaps a little discount on our travels if we can help find some things here.
All the wine you want.
It's a good bargain.
Very well.
And yeah, you don't have to pay your fare.
Oh, thank you. I'll be willing to help.
Yeah, go be heroes. And as Gutgar's coming back out of the thing, he's like, don't forget to get the other ones.
Eventually.
Just go get done what you need to get done, and don't forget my wine. And you guys can head back. Unless you're doing something else, you're welcome to head back off the boat. If there's anything you feel necessary to grab right now, whether it be like basic things that you'd find on a ship, whether it be like an empty barrel or rope or anything like that, things that you don't necessarily have in your character sheet, now is your moment to say, I grabbed stuff. Just say that exact phrase, and later on, if it's something that's reasonable, I say, yes, you did grab that.
I'll grab a couple small items that I think might be useful in this situation.
I'll grab things.
There you go.
Things
See?
have been grabbed.
There we go. There we go. We got it.
Like just things. It could be like a friggin' rubber duck, but who knows?
Awesome. Gutgar grabbed, what is it, Nordwick, the henchman, and just threw him in his pack, in case he
Yes.
needs him later on.
So, are there any goblins aboard this ship by any chance?
There are
Darn.
not. No.
Any halflings?
No.
Well, a
there
dwarf.
was one, but it turned out it was a dwarf, so.
Darn. Because Gukar doesn't have a backpack. He has like a messenger bag. He was just going to pick up like the smallest person and place him in there.
Oh, you can still do that. What's his name? Jesselyn's with you. I'm kidding. All right. So, you guys are making your way. So you grab whatever you grab, throw it inside your pack, whatever. If it makes sense later on, we'll say you have it. You start traveling throughout the rest of the town. Could everybody do me a favor? Roll me one more investigation check, just looking throughout the town to see whatever you can
Oh
find.
god. Not my strong suit.
Investigation,
Hey!
no, not so good.
All right. Well, we have Astaroth is looking around and finding these. So everybody else is just kind of like looking up at the spider webs, like, oh, spiders. However, Astaroth is actually making his his way around and actually keeping an eye on. He doesn't even need to look where he's going. He just knows the place. It's like mapped out in his head, like he's got some GPS going on or something. So Astaroth starts walking around this place and trying to get a feeling of what's going on here. And in doing so, he does see there's a few more bodies here and there, whether they be spiders or townsfolk alike. But overall, the big thing that stands out to him is it seems as though the road leading out of the town, and there's only one real road leading out of the town other than the paths that might come from different directions. It's just like commonly traveled areas. But one road leading out of town has clearly been walked on considerably in the recent past, probably about 2 days ago.
So I'm the one that saw that, right?
Yes, you notice the tracks heading north.
The tracks heading north. We should go there and see if there's any townsfolk and more spiders.
You suggesting that perhaps they escaped the town?
They probably extracted from the town forward into some sort of safe haven.
Well,
let us go forth and see if they're still there.
I mean, perhaps someone should stay behind to secure the town, just in case.
I mean,
I don't think it's wise for us to separate.
Astro looks like Edgar. Think we should tell the captain first.
I mean, you would say that the captain told you to go find townsfolk, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
I would assume that was part of the orders. It's like.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I didn't know if we're supposed to leave the town or we're supposed to look inside the town. So yeah,
We're good.
Astro just gets his maul ready and just has it like out.
You know that your captain is only very anal about details when it comes to whether or not he has to pay you more. For some reason, the details always work in his favor. You know. All right. So you guys do choose to leave the town?
I
Reluctantly?
think so.
Do we see
I think before they go.
anything that we could use for traveling faster?
Like
a
horses
cart.
or anything? No,
Yeah, a
sadly. I mean, you do find carts, so if you'd like, you get a nice bowl with you. You can hook
Yeah, I
it
was
up
gonna say,
to
we
the
have a
bowl.
bowl.
Whenever you just sit in it.
Also, before we leave the town, since their objective, or one of the objectives, was to find any survivors in the town, like, right before they leave, Gukar, like, turns around, cups his hands, and is like, "If you're alive in this town, go to the docks." And just, like, walks away.
Okay, so he hollers that out as loud as he possibly can to try to get anybody's attention, and then you guys lead to head to the north part of town.
And all
north
spiders
way of
just
town.
go to the ship. All the spiders are there at the ship now.
Yeah, they were actually intelligent spiders and understand common, no problem.
They speak common. He said it was universal, so everything speaks it.
Of course, it's like intergalactic.
I was gonna say,
basically.
can I use thaumaturgy or something to like make his voice boom more loudly so it can be heard further?
Yeah. No, so you most certainly can do that. Absolutely. Just give me 1 second as I am finding a mini struggle here. This always happens.
Because that's a can't. I can use that as many times
Yes,
as
it
I
can.
want.
Bam. Okay. There we go. So, there you guys are. And so as you guys are traveling along the road, you guys are traveling the road to find out like where it is that these villagers went, following these tracks, following this road to the best of your ability. And as you were traveling along there, something kind of like catches your notice. Could you guys roll me a perception check to see who notices what?
I like that I'm still the cow.
Oh no, that's
That's beautiful. You said
Like my passive perception is better than what I'm rolling.
yeah. The habits to happen. Oh, Astaroth, bringing it in. So let's see. Both the half orc and the minotaur are able to off in the distance hear some very faint.
bees.
Giant mosquitoes.
Swarm of bees. Oh no.
Fucking hate. Real life, I hate bees.
And
I've been stung over 100 times in real life.
Great.
ooh,
More
jeez.
nature.
I've been
Wonderful.
stung. I've been stung half a time. So quick telling of that. It was a dead bee on the side of a public pool with its butt up after it died. I was climbing out of the
yeah.
pool, went in my thumb. Only time I was stung was by a dead bee. I think
I've never been stung,
Oh, hey, there you go. There you go.
and I'm allergic
He's
to
also
bees.
allergic.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I hope you never get stung. I hope you live a long life of never getting stung.
No, I'm trying to say bee. I'm like, I just go like. see Beatrice get so still and slowly walk away from it.
Oh,
I've just
man.
had really bad luck. I've stepped on Nesses. I've just gotten stung by random asshole yellow jackets and just bad luck.
Ouch. That doesn't.
Yeah.
That does
When I
not
was-
sound fun. I'm sorry.
when-
Go ahead.
When I was little, I stepped on like a whole nest of or hive of bees, and that's how I found out I was allergic to bees.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
My
man.
whole leg swelled up, like I had elephantitis and I couldn't breathe. And
Sucks.
my mom,
Jeez.
well, my grandma came to pick me up and took me to the hospital. But yeah,
I'm not allergic.
no thanks.
I
Let's
don't-
not do that again.
I don't believe I am, but technically I've only been stung by a dead one, so I don't know.
I'm not allergic, so that's just me.
All right.
Stepped
So
on one once.
as you hear this buzzing happening, all of a sudden you notice there are a bunch of large forms. So large, by large, I mean like, about this big forms are coming at you very quickly through like the trees and whatnot that are nearby. And you also notice that up ahead, as this is happening, everybody notices up ahead, and this is probably why two of you didn't notice what was happening, why you didn't notice the bees. You're so fixated ahead of you. There are a couple more dead bodies on the road ahead of you. But first, could you roll me initiative? Don't forget to highlight your token before you press it on your character sheet.
Fucking cow, it's great. Yeah, -1 initiative. All right.
Oh, look at that. You got 2 20s, an 8 and a 5. All right, so here we go. Initiative time. We're just going to reorganize this to be in descending. Bam. And apparently the initiatives that I rolled forever ago disappeared. Huh. That's funny. They disappeared on me. How convenient. It's a good thing I remember, well, at least 3 of them, because they're abysmal. And the other one, I believe, was this. And then we're going to set it and redescending again. And so as these things are buzzing from the trees nearby and coming at you very, very quickly, everybody that noticed, so who was that? Astarock and...
Good scar.
Gutscar.
Yep.
I
You
keep on a
guys-
good gut bag.
You guys are able to notice that these large things coming your way look like very, very large-sized mosquitoes. And holy crap, just the noses on them are ginormous. It almost looks like Gru's nose from Despicable Me. That's right, I made a kid movie reference. And so it begins. So you guys are able to act first on what it is that you see, and you do see them on the map. In case you don't have it very obvious to you, you do have a group right here. And then another group that's going to be right over here for you, okay?
Alright.
And can we just take a moment to appreciate the minis that we have here? I love them. They're good stuff. They're good stuff.
Mine is my favorite, hands down.
And we got the cow hanging out down there. Justin's playing the saxophone. Like, he grew up with a crush on Maggie Simpson. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Always.
like he picked up the saxophone. So
Yep.
all right, saxophone.
Wait, not Bill Clinton?
What was that?
Bill Clinton, he was a saxophone player.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin could have grown up with a crush on Bill Clinton, but that's the wrong universe.
I guess.
Continuity, man. All right, so
Yeah.
Gutgar, the game set it up so you go before Justin for one reason or another, so you get to go.
Okay, so are these obviously heading towards us, or are they just buzzing around?
Heading towards you, you can tell that they're coming at you.
Okay, so with his halberd in his left hand, he's going to reach behind him and pull out one of his 4 javelins
Mhm.
and just hook it at the closest one, which is yellow group, this one right here.
Absolutely. Javelin has a range of 30, correct? So you get to make a regular attack roll. There you go. And it says right
Shazam.
there, range of 30. Perfect. With that 20, you definitely hit, no question. You can roll your damage. And you are not raging, so by the way, I made a modification to your character sheet, so it has rage on there in case you're raging. You can remember it.
Oh, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
didn't
No problem.
realize you could do that.
Yep. But that's only if you're raging we do apply that. So you do 6 points of damage to the thing. So you pull this javelin, you hurl the thing, and you literally the whole head of the javelin pierces through this giant mosquito. So it's literally its body is kind of catching this in the haft of the javelin. It keeps flying for a while until finally it pierces into a tree somewhere off into the distance. Once again, the mosquito pierced completely through and hanging there from the haft of the javelin. So, yeah, absolutely, this one right here is DED dead. Bam. Awesome. So, do you want to move or anything like that, or are you good?
Yeah, so he's actually going to move in front of the dwarf, because he thinks the dwarf is wimpy.
Wow, rip. All right. After that, it's going to be Jessen's turn. Jessen, please.
Okay. Since I can see these ones that are the blue markers over here, I'm going to Eldritch Blast the closest one.
Mm-hmm.
You do that, and then I will. That show up. Oh, standard.
A 12 chance to hit.
Yes.
So with your 12 chance to hit right there, that sadly is going to be a miss. It is buzzing around very fast, and there's several of them there, so you try to maintain your target, but maybe you lost sight of it for a moment. Your blast goes. It is your first time casting a spell. Feel free to describe it if you'd like, but it is going to be a miss.
I just sort of like, kind of like, for a second, I like think to myself and like kind of like gather together like with this little flourish of my hands, this kind of like dark energy for a second. And I kind of like give thanks in some kind of weird, chanting dialect, and then just sort of throw it out.
Awesome.
Less like a blast and more like almost like I'm like tossing out like a ball or something.
Perfect. So you toss that ball of dark energy, and sadly it explodes nearby, but a narrow miss. Sorry, sir.
I'm going to withdraw then to back behind the cow.
There you go.
Won't be there long.
All right. So after that is going to be these giant mosquitoes are going to start moving, right? So all of a sudden, these three right here are going to start making their way over to swarm around Gutgar. Yeah, Gutgar. Guys, don't worry. I don't use an advantage for flanking, so you don't have to worry about me doing any of that shisty stuff to you or anything like that. You are good to go.
So you're not Frank.
I don't like the flanking rule because it's a PC killer. It is not beneficial to the PCs ever because you are always heavily outnumbered. Always heavily outnumbered. But yeah, if that's what you're into, you go right ahead. All right, against Gutgar, I believe my chance to hit is a... not going to say it out
AC
loud.
15.
Okay. And...
Gutgar dies in one hit.
Bam. So it's actually 3 attacks go at you. So Gutgar with an AC of a 15. I have it all right here. So Gutgar with an AC of 15. 3 of the things come coming in, and Gutgar's kind of like swinging wildly and trying to bat them to the side, much like he does with the annoying ones at campfire. And he does so successfully, but one of them actually is able to grab onto his shoulder, right underneath his armpit, kind of like almost out of reach. Maybe Gutgar's dexterous enough to grab it, maybe he has enough agility, but it does sink his huge stinger into him, and it does, 5 points of piercing damage. Ooh. 5 points of piercing damage to Gutgar.
It's just an annoying place because it's gonna itch.
Absolutely, and you're gonna have to scratch forever. Okay, and then another group is gonna start moving its way towards you guys. I'm just calculating out where that is. Found out where it is, and after that is going to be you, Maggie.
All right. Gadira looks around and she sees that this swarm of creatures are surrounding them, and she looks up to the sky, puts her shield in the air, and says to the group, "The Luck Maiden blesses those who believe in her benevolence, and she, through her faithful, will always be there for the beleaguered and besieged." And everyone gets 5 temporary HP.
Woo!
That was weird. Why did is aid set up? It's set up as a spell card. That's weird that it came out as an attack and didn't show what its things. But as you said, it is 5 temporary HP. So thank you very much.
Yeah, it is a spell card. That's weird that it came up like that.
That actually happened a ton recently, Maggie, when I was
Yeah, I
setting
don't
up
know
my
what's doing
character
that.
for a game that Ollie, spoiler, is going to be DMing. I kept popping up as spell cards. It was so frustrating, but that's okay. So everybody has 5 temp HP. That's amazing. Thank you, Maggie. Do you want to move at all, or are you good?
Maggie, if
Maggie,
you're talking,
you're muted.
We can see the beard moving, but
Yeah, we just see the beard moving. No, Maggie.
Oh, sorry.
Maggie
Forgot
had to
to unmute
belch, and
myself.
she didn't want you guys to hear it, you know?
I'll stay here. I think I want to be close enough where I want to be able to touch people.
Oh.
oh my.
After that is going to be the next group of Sturges. I mean, giant mosquitoes. They are giant mosquitoes. That's what they are.
Mosquitoes.
Okay. Giant Tostitos. And they are moving their way down to Bam. They actually move within range of Girdra as well. They are very, very close to you guys. I'm going to move this one over here. However, they're not able to attack. They spend their entire turn moving. All right. Moo. Don't worry. Hey, listen. I'm representing you, buddy. I got you.
I know it. Fine.
There you
It's
go.
fine.
It's your turn.
It's not out of hate. It's out of love.
It's out of love.
Okay.
It's out of love. I like
Well-
cows.
They're great.
Yeah, great.
I was gonna charge, but now I can't. New dash. So,
yeah.
because I was gonna dash forward and do a horn attack,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll just go up there. I'm assuming this right here, the front half, is my square. So
No, you get to take up both squares, buddy. Just for you, Kath, you get both squares.
I get all the attack spots.
Yeah, you get a huge ass, all right, buddy.
I know. I
And
got all
I'm
that
just saying,
damage.
that ass better represent, all right? Get it in there.
It's 100% Angus.
Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
Now I want a burger.
Oh.
I'm
That's funny. The dwarf looks over her shoulders and she's like, I kind of want a burger.
Nice juicy steak.
Oh.
But okay, I'm going to just walk. You just see him like walk forward with with the maul in his hands.
Mhm.
He just goes, "Rrrr!" and like just goes to smack it right out of the air. He fucking hates bugs.
Two things. One, you definitely hit. Two, you're going to kill it. And with that much damage, I'll allow you to describe the death. However, on your character sheet, I'm going to change it so it is not automatic damage for you, okay?
I thought I changed that.
Do you know
I
how?
put it on there.
I'll do it for you really quickly. Go ahead. You describe.
Okay. He goes up there. You just see him kind of like you see his like nose ring going crazy. He's breathing so heavy. He just makes that big guttural roar. He gets the Sturge, and he's like tearing it down with him to the ground. He smashes it. And it explodes like a watermelon.
For the record, you did in fact change it. The fact that it's not working, can you do me a favor and just refresh your browser? And it explodes like a watermelon, the one immediately in front of you, yes?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Just refresh your browser for me. That should fix it, hopefully. Test it as soon as you come back. After your turn of exploding the one immediately in front of you, I assume you can do nothing else?
I think I can. Sorry.
No, you're good. Trust me.
I can, this is up to you because they're in the air.
Mhm.
I can, as a bonus action, attempt to move someone with my horns that are in range.
Mm-hmm. As a bonus action, but only if you actually hit him. But if you hit somebody, you can bonus action to do that. You hit him and killed him, so not this one. Sorry.
I just want to make sure.
Hey,
First
listen,
time ever using that. So.
Unlike the Mystic, I read your race, okay? I read it. I learned it. I know it. All right, so 4 of them are actually going to rush forward, and they're all going to start surrounding around this huge cow because you're so big, I can get more of them around you. I would have done it anyways. And so you're actually going to get 4 attacks against you. 4 attacks. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Bam! Astaroth takes 4 attacks. So, by the way, Maggie,
All of them
I
hit.
fixed my macros just because Grommen's surrounded and I wanted to make my life easier. You're welcome. So 4 attacks against you with your AC of 16. 2 of them are going to hit. So as they're buzzing around and coming at you, you exploded one in front of you, and all of a sudden you start trying to swat away at the other ones. One of them grabs on to that large ass of yours, another one to one of your shoulders, and they're actually going to deal to you the total of 8 points of piercing damage between the 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Awesome.
you for those 10 hit points. By the way, the thing's still broken.
That's fine. We'll just deal with it. Yours is just acting funny. Roll 20 acts funny sometimes. You know.
Yeah.
It's not perfection. It's just really good. Okay. After that, it's going to go back to Gutgar's turn.
All right, I have a rules question.
Shoot.
So, if Gukar wants to drop his halberd and pull his shield and one of his axes, would that be allowed? And would he still be able to do that?
Dropping an item is always a free action. However, handling an item in 5e is a once per round free action.
Okay.
So that means you can drop for free, definitely, and you can draw one of those 2 items as a free action once per round, and then the other one next round as a free action. Or you can use free action, standard action to do this using Pathfinder terminology. Okay? It's a
Maybe.
little complicated when it comes to handling items, but you can only, aside from dropping specifically, you can only handle one item per round as a free action.
Okay, so basically he can't,
You can draw one of those.
drop
things.
it and then pull them both out and attack at the same time.
Nope.
In that case, he's going to use his halberd.
Sure.
So, where is my character sheet? There it is.
Fun fact: if
And-
you press Shift and double click on your mini, your character sheet will pop up.
Oh, I never knew that.
Really?
I
That's
never.
wild.
That's
This is why I'm
Yes.
doing Roll20 tutorials now. Yeah, absolutely. I'm way too into Roll20. It's scary.
yeah. He's going to attack this one right here because he doesn't like it on his flank.
Mhm.
It's probably the one that bit him, which is why he's 17.
Absolutely hit him.
10 damage.
Tons of damage. Feel free to describe this one for me if you'd like.
So the thing, it gets underneath his scale mail armor, bites him right in the armpit, right at the joint, and he doesn't notice it at first because the dwarf behind him just cast aid, and he gets that warm, nice feeling, and like he notices because he hears the buzzing, reaches down, takes it, just pulls it, throws it like behind him, and with his one hand just slices it entwined with his halberd.
Awesome. The thing is very much dead. I believe it's the end of your turn, so we're going to go over to Jessen. Jessen,
All right.
let's make him cry.
All right, I'm going to cast sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just click it here.
Oh, we didn't make a macro for sleep for you.
I sort of just put the spell in there. So
That's fine,
I mean,
you're good. You can roll your 5d8.
Okay.
And where is it that you're casting this?
Like midway in between, far enough away that I'm not going to get Gutgar, but I want to get like the
Ping the
ones
map
in
for
front of
me.
him. Okay, let me see here. Where is that? Like here?
Like there?
Oh,
Right.
how do I do that? I haven't done that before.
Hit and hold left click. Hit and hold left click on the area.
Okay.
I think you were on. Yeah, I think you're actually on the drawing
Drawing.
mode.
You
Like,
gotta
Whoops.
draw on, yeah, you got
Go back
I
into your
accidentally-
cursor. And ping for me.
It's not pinging.
Are you on?
Oh, there it
you
goes.
go. There you go. Perfect.
Hey, I got it finally to
Awesome.
work.
So I'm going to set it right there, and you're saying 20-foot radius, which means 40-foot diameter, which is a considerable amount of distance. So let's look at make this slightly larger so we can actually hit your whole area. That's 10,
Dear
20,
God.
30, 40. And let's drop this down by 1 to make it a
God,
smart
that is
one.
terrifying.
did
Hey,
you
no,
say-
not on top of.
Did you say
I
you
did not-
did or did not want Gutgar?
I mean, I could have Gutgar in there. He's got. I'm assuming he's got more hit points than them because they've been swatted out of the sky with like one hit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to assume that he'll be able to deal with
in
it.
before all 8s.
Okay. Oh, that is
Uh,
such a good roll, too. Oh, my God. Okay, so looking at where this area is right here, we have these 4 up here, and we have these 3 down here, and then 2 more. You did 25 points of damage. They each have, oh, wow. So that's 4, 8, 9. Okay, so we have, I'm just going to throw, oh, I have to do this one at a time, don't I? Oh, that's frustrating. Where's the sleeping one? Sleepy. And sleepy. And sleepy. And sleepy. This is fun to say over and over again, I swear. And sleepy.
Oh wait, is it damage or?
It's sleep.
They go to sleep.
Oh, they
Okay.
go to sleep.
So you're probably asleep, Frank, aren't you?
Oh no, I thought he was doing a fireball, so I just took a bunch of health off.
No, you're good. Let's see. That
He's
is
singing.
no.
He's singing a song of a lullaby.
Yeah.
Mm.
Rock
Lullaby.
my sturgeon. Go ahead. 8, 16, 18. Gutgar has way too many health points for that spell to have effect because somebody as meaty and brawny and as beautiful as him. So all of a sudden you send 9 Sturges fast asleep. And Gutgar is unscathed by the remaining health points of your spell. Perfect. That's awesome. That was a great use of your spell, sir. Would you like to move or anything like that? Are you happy with your result?
I do not know if I would incur from these things that are threatening me, so I'll just stay here for now.
So just to interject real quick, if that was a damaging spell and you hurt Gutgar, he was going to beat the crap out of you after this fight.
Nope, not damaging spell. I have like one damaging spell, and that's Eldritch Blast.
Okay, awesome. So that is going to bring us to my yellow group, which they're... Because, you know, Sturgis snore. Fun fact, it's canon now. Sturgis snore. Yep. All right, that is the
They
yellow
sound
group.
like little trumpets.
Yeah. Next up is going to be my green group, which is up here. And, apparently we have a useful bard. They're all sleeping as well. Now it's going to get Ghidra's turn. Oh, sorry, Gadira's turn. My apologies, Maggie.
All right.
Gadira.
Gadurdur, as Astaroth calls her, Gadurdur.
Gadira.
Gadira is going to look at this creature here. And I am going to cast Sacred Flame.
Which one was it,
On
Maggie?
it.
Can you ping it for me one more time? I'm sorry.
This one. She will point her sword towards the creature and say, "Let Hela's flame smite upon you." And she's going to, and a bolt of like fire comes out of her blade into the creature.
Absolutely. It fails its dex save instantly because it is asleep and bam, is dead. Thank you very much, Maggie. Your damage is already right there. Next up is going to be my red group. They're asleep. And next up is going to be Astaroth.
Alrighty, seeing as he's surrounded right now, I'm going to just ahead to take an action surge so I can do an extra action.
Sure. You can say that after you do your regular action if you'd like. Yeah.
First I'm playing fighter, so he's going, after he just crushes the other one, he picks his maul up, swings it around. Gadira can just feel the wind like blowing over her as he's going around, and he's aiming for this one right here.
Pretty sure the bard appreciates that.
Yes. Yes, I do.
He's on my literal flank, so.
Ah, ha, ha. It's a tasty flank you got there, Astaroth. I'm just saying they named you Astaroth for a reason.
I know.
That's ass like rock. All right, roll me that attack roll.
Wow.
Oh, sadly, you have disappointed the bard that is standing opposite that creature. You're disappointing him. You missed. With your 12 points of damage, you missed. Anything else? Would Astaroth like to do anything else, or is that his turn?
I'm going to do the action surge, but
Oh, that's right. You said that action surge. Do you still want to do it, or do you want to save it?
I'm gonna do it
Okay.
because it's only a short rest, so I can get it back. It's not a big deal.
Absolutely. Who says you get one? What?
I'm going to use that real quick to. Sorry, I'm gonna swing at it again. There we go.
You definitely hit. You definitely crush the thing. So swing around with the maul. You catch the thing midair with the maul and continue with your swing with it kind of like stuck against the maul as you splat it against the ground. Coincidentally, there's a couple of stones right there, and it is just a mess on the ground. It is a mess. Actually, don't forget you do still have 2 of them that are stuck inside of you, and it takes an action to remove them. But you killed one of the ones that is not currently inside of you. Okay?
Oh, I didn't know I had them. I'm sorry, I did not know they were inside of him. That sucks.
Yeah. Oh, would you have? I didn't explain that.
I-
Would you have preferred to pull one out of you as opposed to attack?
Yeah.
I'll even retcon this far. Would you have preferred to pull 2 of them out of you as your turn?
Yeah.
I will allow that retcon. I'm going to be that nice because I never screw up, ever. That was completely your fault. So you actually spend your turn ripping
Never me.
one out of you and kind of reaching over and grabbing that ass and ripping the other one out as well. And that was your turn. You didn't kill any of them, but they're no longer inside of you. It is now their turns. None of them are starting off inside of you. So they're all going to attack you at once one more time. And, against your AC of a 16, the first one coming at you sticks into you and does another 5 points of piercing damage as it does so. But then 2 more are buzzing at you and you're quickly trying to swat them away. You just struggled so hard to get these ones out. But then another one comes right up from behind, lands right between your shoulder blades, sticks its little beaker thing there, its little tendril, into the side of your neck and starts sucking very hard. It does 9 points of piercing damage for the total of 14 points of piercing from these guys this
Rest in
round.
peace.
I'm at 8 health.
Ooh. Well, luckily you got a bonus action you can use to heal yourself, Mr. Fighter.
Did you use the 5 HP that I gave you too?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, I can get some heals on you.
It's going to be Gutgar's turn. Gutgar, you got 2 sleeping next to you, and a bunch of others are sleeping, and so on. So go ahead.
Yeah, can I just coup de grace both of them, or?
I mean, I will say yes.
All right. So, Gukar just like sees them drop, lifts his massive foot up, and just like stomps them as many times as he could.
Okay, so he just kind of stomps down on each of them 2 or 3 times and just completely crushes them. We're going to say that's your whole turn because I allowed you to kill both, okay?
That's agreeable.
Next is going to be Jezin. Jezin.
I guess
Friends
I
as
will
well.
draw my rapier in attempts to assist my bovine friend there.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bofine, you mean?
Oh!
Hey!
I imagine you're attacking the one that's on his flank.
that's not rolling damage. Yes.
Click the actual. You see where it says 20, and immediately under that has a rapier. Hover over it, it'll turn red. Click the actual red rapier. I'm talking about in the chat window as opposed to on your character sheet.
Oh.
What's funny is you rolled 20 twice.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty
I
hilarious as well.
know, that's
Okay.
great.
So 2 points of piercing damage coming at this thing from behind. 2 points of piercing damage. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but 2 points of piercing damage is gonna kill it.
Okay.
actually
I
is
was
gonna
like,
So with complete deafness, you come up from behind and you get your rapier ready and you go thrusting at Astaroth. And you pierce through the scourge, blood, Astaroth's blood spurting everywhere down your blade, a little bit of it getting on your nice clothes. As you pierce through this thing, and it's kind of like flailing around its wings and everything on the end of your rapier. Kind of like moving your rapier a little bit, you're able to throw it off of it onto the floor and give it a good stomp. The thing is dead. Thank you, sir. Do you have anything else you want to do with your turn, or is it mine again?
okay, be yours again.
Thank you. So on my turn, you know what I'm going to do? Sleep. Next is Gadira's turn.
All right, I'm gonna touch that booty,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cure you some wounds. And she says, what should she say to you?
Heal that ass.
What?
I said heal that ass.
Oh my gosh. No, she'll say, through battle you find validation, liberation, and exaltation. And she'll give you a little heal.
Yeah, you actually see him kind of smile at that. And he actually really enjoys that. Not just the healing, but the words as well.
Gadira, do you
Okay.
want to move or anything, or are you good?
The booty touching. No, I'm pretty good right here actually.
Perfect.
I'm like right near everybody. I can almost touch everyone. So, doing all right.
After that is going to be my group of sleeping sturges, giant mosquitoes. It's Astaroth's turn. You still have one of them inside of you.
It'll be one action to take it out, right?
It will be, or you can spend your action attacking one of the other ones.
But I can use the action surge to still attack though, correct?
You already used your action surge. You don't have it
No,
again.
we
You
did that,
retconned,
so-
remember?
Retcon that he was able to pull 2 sturges out with the action
Yeah.
surge.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Okay. So, I don't know what having a surge in me does. So, I'm going to just take one. I'm going to rip the other one out. And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, use my second wind.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm getting stabbed everywhere, so I need that.
It's going to be 1d10 plus 3, sir, for your second wind.
Glad I did that. I'm back to full health.
Awesome. You take your 10 points of healing, rip the sturge out of you, and now it is... Ready for this? Oh man, it's going to be dangerous. Those 3 sturges are attacking you again, sir. They're attacking you again.
I'm gonna get Lyme disease.
It's too late.
They're mosquitoes, malaria.
Malaria,
There
exactly.
you
Yeah. This strange island malaria. It's a strange strain. This seems like loud music. Holy crap! Let me turn that down a little bit. So, you are. What was it saying? So with your attack, so with the 3 of them buzzing around trying to attack at you, one of them does successfully hit you. They're consistently able to hit you because there's so many of them attacking you. doing another 5 points of damage, the most consistent damage I think I've ever seen in a game. So here you are, 5 points of damage, sir.
I am tasty Angus, so.
Yes, well, I mean, that is a nice piece of filet mignon right there. After that is going to be Gutgar's turn. Gutgar, please.
So Gutgar is going to move over here to these two sleeping ones. And if you'll allow it, we'll coup de grace them, or one of them, as many as he can.
Sure. If you want, that you moved only 10 feet between the two turns. I will allow you to kill those two that are on the ground right there, and that'll be a turn, just once again stomping them out. Okay?
Awesome.
Not a
So
problem.
just, for bragging rights,
Sure.
Gutgar has the most kills so far.
Those are DM gimme kills. Those are DM gimme
Exactly.
kills. Let's keep this
Hey.
legit.
Hey, a kill is a kill.
You know what, Maggie, please. What is your opinion of his kill count?
They're just bugs.
Oh!
Hey, Kath,
They're-
you hear that?
they're
You're
just
dying. It's
sleeping
just bugs.
All right, that's it. I'm muting Frank. He was just shut down.
I don't get any thanks for putting him in a position where they could just be stomped.
No.
No thanks?
When you're the character that gives people more damage or puts people in bad positions,
You don't get any
the
credit for being
credit.
support.
Yeah. If you do 800 points of damage, but somebody else does that last one, guess who got that kill? That's the way it goes,
Yeah,
buddy.
the last one.
That's the way
That's
it
how
goes.
it goes.
That's right. Come on, we've all played MMOs. Some more
Yeah,
than
we've all
others.
played WoW.
I've not played an MMO.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Nope.
Oh, I haven't played one since 2006. Hey. So.
You guys are missing out, man.
7 maybe 2007. From what I understand, I am missing out. But for now, Gutgar's turn is over. It's Jessen's turn. Jessen, you still have a friend in need.
I will assist him with another rapier attack.
Absolutely. My question is, however, do you want to attack just any one of them, or do you want to attack the one that's inside of him?
I'll take the one that's inside of him.
So it's actually this guy right here that I'm pinging on the map for you. So you're gonna have to move
Okay.
considerably closer to do so.
Then I'll get the one that's not there. If I can't reach it, I'll just get this one adjacent to me.
You
then.
will be able to reach it. You'll just have to get closer to do so, and you will not provoke an attack of opportunity because all of these are actually threatened squares. So you'll be nice and safe moving up across all of them to get to where you need to be.
So I could move to
All the way
here.
to the square right there. Perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
And I will.
And
I got the rapier roll here. I think I already got it.
Absolutely, you definitely hit. And
And
5 points of damage. So once again, another one inside of him. You thrust forward and you stab through another one, and more. More of Astaroth's blood is squirting all around out of this thing as this tube, effectively an IV, is still stabbed into him. Luckily, as the thing dies, it kind of reflexively closes that tube up, so a little bit of that spurt and finally starts to slow down. But oh, Astaroth, this is not a comfortable experience. You are feeling drained. All right, after that is going to be, you ready for this? My Sleeping Green group. After that's going to be Gadira's turn.
Is this one dead or is it still alive?
Oh, my apologies. I just didn't put the
Okay.
X on it. He's dead. Go
All right.
ahead.
So it's my turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Gadira is going to point her sword towards this guy right here, and say, "The Blood Maidens shall give you no mercy." And I'm gonna Sacred Flame him. So a giant fire bolt comes from her sword into that creature
Perfect.
for
And,
8 damage.
and it definitely dies. You said the one that was in the bottom right, correct?
Correct.
Awesome.
This one
And
right
so he, thank you very much. He is going to just kind of burst from the inside. And as he bursts, all the little parts of him are going to burn away with that sacred flame, effectively removing all of the remains from before. Hey, listen, Frank, as you're bragging about your kill count, one of the funny things that we're doing in my every Friday night game is we keep a journal that's linked down below, and he actually keeps a kill count right there for everybody to be able to read and see who the real fighter is. It's pretty funny.
I'm thinking I'm going to do
That's
that.
great.
I'm going to steal that idea.
It's really funny, and I'm pretty sure Will is actually writing that journal from his character's perspective. So I imagine a lot of snark will come from this real fighter bit. All right, after that is going to
Nice.
be my now dead red group. Thank you for having finished them off. It's going to be Astaroth's turn.
Astaroth just frustrated. He just swings one of his horns and tries to stab one of the Sturges.
Sure.
But what does it sound like?
What does what sound like? The swinging of the horns?
Yeah,
Wait,
Kath.
Yeah, Kath, come on. Describe your swinging your horns.
Does he make a noise when he does that?
did that? Who made that noise just now?
That was cat.
Was it
He
really?
was saying what his horn noise was.
Oh, it's so funny. I thought it was Tantus just mocking him. Oh, that's so funny. That was good. All right, so you with your with your
I like
Minotaur
that
going
noise
through puberty, you sadly miss the Sturge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Astaroth, you're
Wait. Can I still shove it though?
you have to hit it to shove it, I believe.
Because I'm reading it, just says when you use the attack action during your turn to make a melee attack, you can attempt to shove a creature with your horns as bonus action.
Well, there you go. You used your attack action. It was a melee attack, and you have a bonus action. You made the
Sweet,
attempt to
alrighty.
that.
And also because I have the horns racial, it's always an advantage.
Hmm.
So I think it'd be an athletics.
With advantage, please and thank you. Wow. Okay. And you actually, so is this one you were hitting?
Yeah.
You actually shove him like into Jezin. So it's like you kind of hit the thing and it goes poof, and it's literally up against Jezin's chest, kind of like flopping around for a little bit, for a moment, like almost like a beetle on its back, and then kind of like whips around. And it's like little claws or its feet are holding onto Jezin's shirt or tunic or whatever he has. And it's kind of holding there, and it's kind of like looking up, trying to like analyze where it is, and gets ready to throw its little beaker thing into Jezin himself. Which, hey, guess whose turn's next?
I'm sorry.
All right.
I
well-
needed it all of me though.
So I'm gonna
Time
make
to-
one attack against Astaroth first, of course, because
Yes.
you know, I mean that's just the way we do things. I hit. No, oh, that would have been such devastating damage. But my attack roll was
Aw.
way too low. It did not hit you. So now the second attack is going to be against Astaroth. And
Just
my apologies, Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. You know what I'm talking about. That guy.
Yeah.
My attack roll is the total of a 24. I definitely hit you and just
Ooh.
barely missed the crit. Just barely missed
So
the
Jensen
crit.
dies.
Probably.
Sadly, I don't get the critical hit, but you do take 7 points of piercing damage. And while that might seem scary at first, Gadara over there, I believe, gave you a little bit of a blessing, removing
Yeah,
that to
but-
only 2 points of damage. Thank you, Gadara.
Yeah.
Oh, he only
Yes.
had 2 health points to begin with.
How
I
much
kind
HP do you have, actually?
Me?
Yeah.
15 total.
Oh, shit, son.
See, 2 is a
Okay.
lot for you.
2 is a lot for me.
If we get in serious battle, I got some buffs for you.
Alright.
We can get you up there.
It's got
This
guard.
is a serious battle. I'm fucking stabbed everywhere.
Gutgar, your
Alright.
turn, sir.
So
What are you
Gutgar's
at right
just
now?
Me?
30
No,
feet.
Jessen.
13 because of the extra hit points you gave me.
Oh, okay, cool.
So Gutgar's gonna go through here. He's
Mhm.
not gonna pad his kill score yet.
Mhm.
And he's gonna try and get the one on Jessen.
He's going to attack it
Get it
or
off!
rip,
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
attack it or
So-
rip it off.
Because it's inside him.
He's gonna attack it.
Roll a 1. You are so massive, he's so small. Please
Exactly.
roll a 1 for me. I'm begging you, gods of roll 20. Ah,
So
it's a
I don't even think
miss.
that hits.
I remember
I think
the old
he's just
days where it was
concerned
a
about
50-50
not cutting his
chance.
arm off.
In the old days,
Yeah.
it was a 50-50, and my rule was always it's odd to hit, so roll any die. If you roll odd, you hit the, whatever. If you
I mean, if you want, here, let's see
no,
how much damage.
no, it's fine, it's fine. We won't kill Jessen. So
I'll live this day.
Yeah, Gutgar's just like Jessen is moving around with the thing, and it's like, stop moving, and he swings in and just misses.
So yeah, no, he just swings and misses like you had just said. Jessen, it's actually your turn. What do you choose to do with your turn? I imagine you attack the one that's not stuck into anybody because you want to help out your
I
friend,
would-
right?
I would try to get the one out of me. I'm gonna try to pull it out.
Lame. So
just throw it at. You should throw it at Gutgar. You should throw it at him.
with your standard action, you automatically succeed, and you're able to grab the thing and rip it out. All right, quickly, Frank's gone. So this is what loot is on Frank's character. All right, you ready? He actually has on him, let's see, +2 chainmail. Nope, scale mail, my apologies. A halberd of beheading. No, I'm just kidding. So you grab the thing and you rip it out of you, but as you do so, oh my god, it's one of the most uncomfortable experiences. There's literally like a straw. I thought I had a straw near me. Apparently I don't. It's like ripping a straw out of your body. It is very uncomfortable, but
I'll
you
just be
do so.
like, ah, ah, ah.
Imagine
Pam.
doing that 5 times.
Oh, you're used to getting stuck. Go get milked. All right, so we're gonna skip the green ones. They're still sleeping, and now it's Gadira's turn again.
All right. You know what Gadira's gonna do?
Hmm.
She's gonna point at this bad boy over here, and she's gonna be like, or actually, I'll do it this one, so I can help get the ones in the back.
Mhm.
She's gonna point her sword at him and give him a little flame action. May the light of Hela put her wrath upon you.
You popped it like a nasty zit on prom night. So after that is going to be Astaroth's turn.
That's it. Thank you. No, thank you. Astaroth's
You're
going.
quiet, Kath, all of a sudden.
Yeah, he did.
Is that better? Hello.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think you're good at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to swing around. No, I'm not swinging around because I was over here, so I'm gonna hit this one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, try to hit.
Fail most likely.
That's
Hey! Why'd you have advantage?
oh, I forgot I had it for the horns. Yeah, I'll roll it again.
There you go.
No, that was yeah.
I mean, it's better.
Hello.
It
Okay.
was
Damn.
almost max damage too.
Holy crap. That's a lot of damage.
Brawl.
All right, I'm going to describe this one for you. So with your maul, you're just so frustrated. You've been stabbed so many times. You've been ripping these things out of you. This has been a horrible experience. So you grab your maul and you swing it with a wide arc, clipping the one that's adjacent to it. And you can continue swinging the thing almost blindly with rage. As you continue swing the thing around, hoist it up in the air a bit, and just smash the thing on the ground as hard as you can. And there was an explosion, splatter, blood everywhere. This thing's stomach was getting full of blood, and there's splatter of blood all over the place. It looks like this nasty crimson mess of mangled, garbled insectoid all over the place. But your swing was so incredible that you didn't just kill that one that you were swinging at. Actually, the one that just got ripped off of Jezin, he happened to have thrown it right in the path of where you were swinging. And he grabs that one as well, and you splattered both of them. Both are just, ugh.
Yeah,
It is.
there
Your
we
boots
go.
are saturated in you and Jezin's blood, as well as a little bit of the insects. Immediately afterwards, Gadira says a couple more prayers to her goddess, and the other two that are up in this area over here go respectively, and the combat is over as all of them are dead. We are out of combat at this moment. You guys may actually, you know what? Why don't we take a quick break before we come back and continue with the RPs?
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be back in 5. Go take a pee. Go take go get a drink. Do whatever you have to do. Personally, I was eating a little bit of chocolate stuff that I made myself, but that's okay. See you guys soon. Bye.